Listen and practice speaking skills. Hey Ethan, it's such a beautiful day, isn't it? I'm so glad we decided to come to the park.
Absolutely, Olivia. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and there's a cool breeze. It's the perfect day to be outside.
I couldn't agree more. You know, sometimes I feel like we're so caught up in our daily lives that we forget to appreciate the simple things, like a day at the park.
That's true. So, how have you been? I feel like we haven't had a chance to catch up in a while.
I've been good, thanks for asking. Just keeping busy with work and some personal projects. How about you?
Same here. Work has been quite hectic, but I've been trying to find a balance between my professional and personal life.
That's important. We all need some time for ourselves to relax and recharge.
Speaking of relaxation, have you ever tried meditation? I've heard it's a great way to reduce stress and improve focus.
I have tried it a few times, but I must admit, I'm not very good at it. My mind tends to wander a lot.
That's normal, especially when you're just starting out. The key is to practice consistently and not get discouraged.
I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll give it another try soon.
So, Olivia, what do you usually do to unwind after a long day at work?
I like to read, listen to music, or take a walk in the evening. Sometimes, I'll even try out a new recipe and cook something delicious.
That sounds lovely. I enjoy cooking as well. In fact, I recently took a cooking class and learned how to make authentic Italian pasta.
Oh, that's amazing. I love Italian food. You'll have to share your new skills with me sometime.
Of course. I'd be happy to cook for you. By the way, have you been watching any good TV shows or movies lately?
I recently started watching a series called The Crown. It's about the British royal family, and I find it really fascinating.
I've heard great things about that show. I'll have to add it to my watch list.
Definitely. It's a must-see. So, Ethan, what about you? Any recommendations for me?
I recently watched a documentary called The Social Dilemma. It's about the impact of social media on our lives, and it's quite eye-opening.
That sounds interesting. I'll make sure to check it out.
Another thing I've been enjoying lately is podcasts. There are so many great ones out there, covering a wide range of topics.
I've heard about podcasts, but I've never really listened to any. Can you recommend a few to get me started?
Sure. If you're into true crime, Serial is a great one. For something more light-hearted, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend is a fun celebrity interview podcast.
Thank you for the recommendations. I'll definitely give them a listen.
You're welcome. Now, let's talk about something else. Have you done any traveling recently?
Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to travel much lately due to work and other commitments. But I'm hoping to plan a trip soon.
That's understandable. Where would you like to go?
I've always wanted to visit Japan. The culture, the food, the landscapes, everything about it seems so fascinating.
Japan is definitely on my travel bucket list as well. I've heard such great things about the people and the overall experience.
What about you, Ethan? Where would you like to travel next?
I've been dreaming of going to Iceland. The natural beauty of the country is just breathtaking, and I'd love to see the northern lights.
That sounds like an incredible experience. I hope you get the chance to go soon.
Thank you. I hope so too. Now, let's switch gears a bit. Have you been keeping up with any sports lately?
I'm not a huge sports fan, but I do enjoy watching tennis. The US Open is coming up, and I'm excited to see some great matches.
I love tennis too. It's such a skillful and intense sport. Who are your favorite players?
I'm a big fan of Serena Williams and Rafael Nadal. Their determination and talent are truly inspiring.
They're both incredible athletes. My favorites are Roger Federer and Naomi Osaka.
They're amazing as well. It's always a treat to watch them play.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about something else. Have you tried any new hobbies or activities recently?
I've been trying to get into gardening. It's a relaxing and rewarding hobby, and I love seeing the plants grow and flourish.
That's a great hobby. I've always admired people who can grow their own vegetables and flowers.
It's definitely a learning process, but I'm enjoying it. What about you, Ethan? Any new hobbies?
I recently started taking photography classes. It's been a lot of fun learning about different techniques and experimenting with my camera.
That's so cool. I'd love to see some of your photos sometime.
I'd be happy to share them with you. In fact, I brought my camera with me today. Would you like to take a walk around the park and I can show you some of the features I've learned about?
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
Hey there, how's it going?
Oh, hey. I'm good, just been catching up on some reading. What about you?
Same here, trying to get through this book before the movie adaptation comes out.
Oh, that reminds me, did you hear about Sarah's new job?
No, what's she up to now?
She's working at that tech startup downtown. Seems like things are going well for her.
That's awesome. We should all catch up with her sometime.
Definitely, it's been a while since we've all hung out together.
So, speaking of hanging out, any plans for the weekend?
Not really, I was thinking of maybe going hiking if the weather holds up. You?
I might just take it easy, maybe catch a movie or something. But hiking sounds fun, mind if I tag along?
Of course not. The more the merrier. We could use an extra pair of hands to carry snacks anyway.
Ha! True that. So, have you heard from Tom recently?
Yeah, we caught up last week. He's been busy with work, but he's planning to visit next month.
Nice, it'll be good to see him again. We should plan something fun for his visit.
Absolutely. Maybe a barbecue at the park or a day trip to the beach.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, by the way, did you try that new restaurant that opened up downtown?
Not yet, but I've heard great things about it. Maybe we could check it out together sometime.
Definitely. I'm always up for trying new food.
Me too. It's settled then. Dinner at the new place next weekend?
Count me in. Oh, before I forget, have you watched the latest episode of that show we were talking about?
No, not yet. I've been avoiding spoilers like the plague.
Well, we should watch it together sometime. It's getting really intense.
Sounds like a plan. We'll make it a binge-watching night with pizza and popcorn.
Perfect. Can't wait. All right, I should probably get back to my reading. Talk to you later?
Sure thing. Catch you later.